press record. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. All right. Anyways, let's get started, man. So as you can see, you should be able to see the pictures on your screen here of the references that I chose to use. These are the plague doctors, the witch doctors through the times. All right, so now let's see. The symmetrical tool that I use does two things for me. It gives me my drawing ability on both sides. I'm not right-handed, and sometimes my left side does a better job of making lines than the right side, right? If I was to draw to the right. So using symmetrical to or symmetrical ruler actually helps me speeds up the process and get things just right for certain types of designs. So if I'm making something that's going to be like a stamp or a patch that's going to be on a jacket or a backpack, then I need to make sure that, hold on, there we go. Then I need to make sure that I can, that it's symmetrical, that the lines are even, and go from there. So that's what my plan is on this. That skeleton looks, yeah, it does. It's pretty dope. It really is. All right, so with that being said, let's start it up. I need to slide over a little bit. No, I don't. Turn this up. I forgot I could turn it up. Bet. All right. Have it out there. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna make a circle here first. Something like that. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes I gotta trick it a little bit. All right. Exactly. A long time ago, I used to do that, and I used to hate it. I can do it if I got to, but whenever I'm trying to make something head on, straight on, then it's like, nah, I gotta use something like this. It's a lifesaver when it comes to making simple art. Okay, so I got my circle. And we're gonna just do a quick sketch of kind of what I want and go from there. I don't know if we want to do goggles. I will. Let's see. Let's go here. Oh, yeah. And trust the process. You know what you can do. Believe it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Excuse me. I heard all that. All the swallowing. Let's see. Pause. Let's go there. We'll go down. And the main thing we want is this V. Because we're doing like a VIP. And this is for villain invasion. Villain invasion. That's what it's for. Which is a Comic-Con that we're hosting here in Corpus Christi in October. It has been an honor to work with these guys. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give him a hat. So the man, I'm gonna go a little higher. Sometimes I may make like, what up, Wendell? What up, baby? What's up with you? Uh-oh. Man, I forgot what I was saying. Right now we're just playing around with some ideas. Shoot. Man, how was your day, brother? I see you been doing your thing online, man. Love to see it. Killing them gains, too. So I'm here. I want to come in. No, wait. I want to drop down. And I want him to kind of be wearing like a... Take all this. I'm going to drop it a little bit. Bring it in. There we go. I know it don't look like much right now, but like I say, trust the process. I'm just filling out lines. Not really worried about, anatomy just yet. We're gonna just put a hat on my boy. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna bring it down. Hey man, that was up. That's what's up. Everybody in the chat, man, how was your day? How was your day? Speak up. What's up? Let me know. You got anybody got something they want to get off their chest? You know, after today, what's today? Man, I don't even know what day it is. What is it? Monday? It's Monday. Anything you want to get off your chest, let me know. Put it down in the comments, man. And let's talk about it. Yeah, that looks good. Let's bring them down. So this is supposed to be a patch. So it's just going to be like something that's going to be worn on a shirt sleeve or a hat. And we're giving these to the VIP, the people who come in. We got a good bit of VIP tickets that's sold. So we want to make sure, we give them something dope. That's hand drawn, Again, trust the process. I don't think I need that circle anymore. Oh, that's this. All right. Stretch the hat some. We gotta add details in a minute, but make them bigger. All right, so this is phase one. Appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is some good old brand new technology out here. Using Clip Studio Paint. That's not what I want to put it on. I should save it. Put it here. Mascot. All right. But yeah, some brand new technology, man. Not brand new, but I'm not on pencil and paper anymore, I guess. It's faster. But this kind of uses a symmetrical tool. So whatever I draw on this side draws exactly the same way on the other side. I don't really need to draw a person. I just need to. All right. Team Goku. I used to be Team Goku until they created like Century, and I mean Goku is on a level that's like my boy out here punching galaxies. It's a crazy thing. Yeah, I like that. So This is the face structure that I'm gonna try to follow. Bring that in here. Cheekbones. Here. Bam. Here. I need this to come in. So. Bam. There it is. Alright, so now that I have just a basic face structure. Yeah, but I mean, after growing up, I realized Vegeta's only purpose was to be better than Kakarot, and Kakarot only wants to be the greatest, right? But he doesn't see it as competition between him and Vegeta. He sees it as, competition with others, just to be the strongest. He doesn't do it. He does it for the sport, not for any type of vengeance or anything like that. So it's a more noble cause to me. So I more so now relate to Vegeta. I mean, Goku. Vegeta was just mad, He mad because he kept trying so hard and couldn't get a leg up. And I think that's how I felt at the time as a kid. It's crazy. But I respect Goku for just going for it. Relentlessly. Not for vengeance, just because. That was his passion. Clearly nothing else really mattered. That man left his wife behind, his son. Oh, he's got some Spider-Man faces. Hold on. Drop my pencil. Ooh. Was I inspired by Dragon Ball to start drawing? Yeah. Like, absolutely. Absolutely. If it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, man, I don't even know. I don't even know what I would have started doing. I probably would have been like an athlete. Really. But I think Dragon Ball Z saved me a lot of physical pain. Because after seeing that, I don't know, it's just like, man, to be able to make something move like that, action sequences, and to make me feel a certain way, and these things aren't real. It was out of somebody's imagination. I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to make people feel like that, Yeah, football player. Before the Dragon Ball Z, man, I think I just drew like animals. I drew a lot of animals and a lot of like made up creatures. Nah, that's facts, Kirk. Welcome to the chat, bro. Yeah, that's facts. Vegeta versus Goku, pride versus passion. And it's crazy. As I grew up and got older, man, my perspective changed on the characters. I beat you in basketball. You probably could now. All you gotta do is push me. Over there benching 5,000 pounds. I ain't messing with you, Wendell. I'm not playing basketball with you. Beat me, yes. 39 years old, man. I got nothing to prove. Yes, you will beat me. Dunk on my head. You crazy. But yeah, Kurt, you hit the nail on the head with that one. Let's see. They're too thin. Hold on, where these comments come from? I ain't see all these. Hold up. You can't ball. I can't ball anymore. We both getting old. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're both getting old. Shoot, I might jump and never come back down. I'm just gonna go straight up to heaven. My soul will just keep going. My body will come down, but my soul gonna keep going up there. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I was playing basketball with my son not too long ago, and I tried to touch the rim, and I jumped with all my might. I touched the rim, almost grabbed the top of it. I came down successfully. I was worried, but I was good. Sore for 2 weeks. Okay, my whole everything sore. It was muscles that was sore that I didn't even realize I used to jump. You know what I mean? It was like the small itty bitty muscles, like the top of my toes. You know. Terrence Davis, what's up, brother? Man with Goku took 17 episodes to build that, bruh. It take a while to get into Dragon Ball, to get into anime, man. It take a minute. I'm so glad they're kind of getting past that. But bruh, it used to. The Spirit Bomb on Planet Namek was one of the longest series. It was only long because of that. The Spirit Bomb took 40 episodes.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Man, ain't nobody talking to you, bro. What? Man, I got too much technology in here, bro. Real talk, cause everything. Listen, I can't say something that sound like the words Siri. You know what I mean? I thought I heard a vibration. My bad. All right, let's see. What's the next comment? I beat y'all both. Kendra C. Wright, sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. You older than me and Wendell. Stop it. She don't, Wendell. She ain't got it no more. Now, Brittany, why you want to bring up the Moss situation? See, that's why your family can't be on Facebook Live with you. Hey, man, get off my live with telling my childhood. I hurt my ankle one time. It was so bad, and it was some green slippery moss from, we from the deep south, as you can tell. And we slipped on the moss that grow on the trees, and I was playing basketball. And I think I was just going to retrieve the ball. I was out of commission for like 4 days. I think I called my wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. And it was almost prom. Yeah. I remember we had to go look for like accessories at Walmart. I was in a boot. She had to push me in a wheelchair. She was so mad. Good times. Good times. I need to make these gas masks thicker. Yeah. And I'm still just sketching. I mean, I think I got an idea for what I want. Oh wait, I ain't finished reading. Yeah, that was high school. Yeah, y'all kind of laugh kind of hard. Yeah, dog. Terrence Davis said Kendra had bad knees since '05. Facts. I got pre-workout ibuprofen and insurance. Let's hoop. Baby, I still need you in you know, you about to retire. I need you for the next 20. You need 20 more good years, okay? Don't hurt your hip too long. Mess yourself up. Bro, I definitely slipped on moss. It was moss. It was a dry day too. I don't know how the moss was so wet, but you know, like them old bro, what trees we had down there? What them oak trees? The old oak trees. They had that sap, that jelly sap. It was crazy. It dripped all over the moss. Yeah, baby, right before prom. Shooting guard, bro. She ain't no guard. Okay. She keep playing. She talking about playing basketball. She gonna go. She gonna go to Asgard. She gonna be up there in heaven with me. I ain't playing with it. I don't even know why she talking about basketball. She must be watching it. I don't even want her to watch basketball. She might get sore just from the mental, gymnastics of it all. Let me stop playing. Let me tell y'all something. My wife, she box every day. She hit the bag. She work out. She look good now. I don't know. I gotta make sure I keep up. Can't have her leave me now. She get all sexy and leave me. Yes. The leaves, Brittany. The leaves was bad. I'm glad somebody remember. And that's what it was. Hey, y'all talking about the moss. It was the leaves. Maybe the moss was involved as well. But I kind of remember somebody pushing me. If I'm being real, I think somebody pushed me. They just ain't want to fess up, you know. I want that on the front. I'm trying to do something new. Yeah, Terrence. Yeah, bro. She can guard that. But her eyes bad though. You know what's her name? He got good eyes. She can't see nobody coming. Now, how you remember the skid mark? Hey, what's going on, Daniel? It's all good, brother. My family on here keeping me entertained, man. Clowning me on old stuff. Soon as she get on, my niece ain't worth that. Soon as she get on, remember the moss? Couldn't wait to tell everybody. What I really want to do here is play around a bit with this. Let's see. Up here. Honestly, man, I want to do away with the gas mask part. I'm gonna put teeth. You know, what if I just did a gas on one side here, like that, and then I'll do teeth over here. Let's see. How was your day, Mr. Daniel? How's everything going with you? Hey, that's what's up. Spirit Halloween? Oh, that's gonna be cool. Congratulations on landing that, brother. I thought I liked it, but I don't. Go back. I'm just hitting that backspace. That backspace. Hit that backspace. That backspace. There it is. Okay, okay. Well then, I'm gonna put some teeth on that bad boy then. Let's do it. As long as y'all good with it. You like it, I love it. You know what? Lesson number 5. Never ever delete your work. So I've already done a lot of this work, right? So like I've already put these on. I might want to go back to them. So never erase it. Not until you're finished. Not until you're 100% satisfied with the direction you're going in. So I'll instead create a layer mask and I'll erase it and come back to it later. And what I mean by that, if I go to color it back in, watch this. See? They didn't go anywhere. This is called non-destructive erasing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with that too. I'm thinking, and see, that's why you don't delete though. So that if someone, for example, let's say change our minds, then we can just easily go back to the mask part. Let's keep it like this. Keep that V here. And I'm just like, this represents underneath. Represents some shadow. I don't like that brush. Oh yeah. Now Procreate is a little different. I'm sure it does the same things, but I'm still unfamiliar with it. I have it on my iPad. I never use the thing. Let's see here. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna look up something real quick. I need to find gas mask. Give me a second. Oh, I like this. And this one. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Something like this. I pull a lot of reference because reference is important. Not using reference will only get you so far. You know what I mean? As you saw just now. I try to draw a mask from memory. No thanks. All right. Have you ever thought about taking one of your older drawings from years ago and recreate several times? Yes. I'd be interested to see how far, not just what your creativity has progressed. Hey, I mean, so I made a pact with myself that I am going to create several videos this week. I am going to go live every day at 8:30 my time. So I think on South Carolina that's 9:30 you guys' time. But I'm trying to do that every week, every day. So I need ideas. So that might be tomorrow's idea, actually. I like that. Oh, somebody liked that idea. Yeah. I mean, I'm with it, man. I actually thought about doing that. Just didn't, I wasn't sure if anybody was interested. So what we're going to do is make these bigger. That's one thing I'm seeing. Let's get them bigger here. Something like that. That's a better silhouette as well. And I think they're more to the side. All right, so this is where I turn off. What am I doing? There we go. Something like that. And remember the tool I'm using. I can make corrections on the fly, you know. will stay. I don't like the eyes. Not yet. We need to be. I like the oval shape. Actually, I got round here, round there. Okay. Let's try to fix this. I think I'll go a little wider here. Something like that. I like that. It gives it a little bit of an attitude as well. Let's see if we can keep that going. We keep that attitude. My stuff tends to look really messy at first. I think I see a space we can add these teeth. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. I'm still on. Good. There we go. Yo, I'm kind of liking this. Kind of liking this. Something like that. I think he wanted a hat as well, which means I need to shrink everything. So I like this. this design. I don't want it to get in the way of the V. We'll do it like this. Oh, you good, man? Yeah, the family's good, brother. The family's good. Are you liking that design right there? So the family is good, bro. We wifey came home, crashed. Hmm. Let's see if we can put. I might bring this down. Yeah, that's fire. I just got excited. Yo, I don't even know what I'm drawing anymore. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm getting excited about this, brother. Okay, so let's take our time here. Turn down everything. And now I'm going to try to put it all together. And then I'll ink it. It needs to be thicker. Okay, vector. Thank you, sir. Oh man, wait a minute. Did I erase my teeth at the bottom? I did. I did. Let's make these these blue. I'm using way too much shoulder. Let me bring the computer down. Trying to coordinate all the fingers and my shoulder. There we go. Okay, let's get it going. Am I too bright? Because my eyes hurt. Hold on. Let's go to night light. There we go. That's better. Much better. All right. And I'm using this brush on purpose because I like the messiness of it. Gives it kind of a wet ink feel, kind of a radical look to a grungy. And this is a villain con, so we want to go with grungy. Have a little evil. Okay. All right. Let's see how I want to do this. I don't want to use this. I want to kind of have a sleeker design. Let me see. Something that looks a little more evil. I'm just looking at some of my references. You know what? This looks good. Let's try this. I am going to attempt to use, create a new layer. This tool here to get more of a more perfect circle, you know. Now here is something I'm gonna do. This is where I stop using the symmetrical ruler. Something like that. But you gotta kind of know how to give it a bezel, you know. Copy and paste. Bring it here. But I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. Shrink it down a little bit. Something like that. Man, I hope I know what I'm doing. Evil. Yes. Yes, ma'am. That's the way my brain works, I guess. I say trust the process. It might start off as a bunch of like squiggly lines, but like I see the vision in my head. I just got to put the shapes together. Once the shapes are together, then my brain just does the rest, and it's like, okay, I got it. So it might just look like a bunch of mess at first. To most people, I wonder if other artists are like that. If you're an artist and you're watching, does that happen? Like, do you often do things that most people be like, what are you doing? I never saw that in what you were starting. From start to finish, I never saw that. Didn't know you can do that. Didn't know that would look like that. All right, so we're going to go back to this circle. And let's see. I'm going to transform that. I'm going to create something on the outside of it. That's going to be right there. And that's going to be my bezel. Okay, and I don't need this. And we're going to put these together seamlessly. Seamlessly. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of winging it. Winging it. All right. So now that we get that. But we're not done yet. We also need to create a piece on the inside. If we're trying to be technical, and we are trying to be technical, this is going to be a patch. This is going to be representative of the VIP that comes in. I want to make sure they got top-notch designs. So it's got to look good. All right, we're going to do the circle one more time. Right? Show you something. Trust the process. And now I'm going to shrink it a little bit more. But I'm going to put it here. Increase it a little bit. Trust the process. All right, turn that blue so I can see where it is. And then because it's a vector layer in the program I'm using, I can erase vector lines like that. Bring it in. Bada bing. Do people still say bada bing? I don't think they do. Very true, Kirk. Bob Ross, every video tutorial, yes. Every time, man. I understand Bob so much more now. Top tier creative. Thank you. Thank you, Villain Invasion. I appreciate that. Yeah. Non-stop switch it up. It's like if you're watching me, you have to sit back and just trust me. Just be like, okay, I'm gonna go with it because there's no way, Oh yeah. Thank you, sir. One hell of a super villain. Very true. Gotta get this man a name. All right, so now that we got that made, do I want to do? I'm gonna yet again one more circle. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. All right. One more circle. Copy and paste. Bam. Bring it down. We're gonna make that the smallest circle. I'm gonna put that right in the middle. Or what I perceive to be the middle. Okay. And I would actually do, just to be thorough, one more circle. We'll bring that in and bring it off the bezel. That looks good. Okay. That's looking good. Now what we'll do is connect everything. Now how will I do that? Let's see. How do I look? That looks good. And what we're going to do here, darken those spots. Erase these pieces. I'm going to erase that. And look at there, we got a whole cylinder cartridge. And this is why I got all these layers. Because we need, yet again, one more circle. And we're going to move it. Not that one. What's that? What am I doing? We want this one. All right. And we're going to move this to the back here. We're going to shrink it a little bit. Something like, yeah. Okay. That's beautiful, beautiful. Easy breezy. Oh, shit. Shoot. I mean, I'm a grown man, you know what I'm saying? I can say shit if I want to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But you know what? I'm going to copy and paste that one more time. And we're going to slide it over. This is the stuff artists have to go through, man. This is what we have to do. You know, we spent 15 minutes on a cartridge container. We'll spend 15 minutes designing this thing. And maybe 30, maybe an hour. We do that, and then we'll pull back, look at it, and be like, I hate that shit. Like, man, I hate it. Erase it, start over. If you love what you do, I guess. And I does love what I does. Something like that. All right, so now I have a cylinder designed. I like it. I like it a lot. And we're going to now combine all these freaking layers so that we can use this thing. We don't need this. Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. I like that. I like that. Alrighty, so grab all this and copy paste, flip that some beat, flip it like that, slide it over, and look at there. And we just gotta make sure we put it in the right spot here, and that's why we got this grid. It kind of works. Somewhere here. Now let's use the symmetrical roller. Good. That means the bottom's not lined up yet. And now we come back down to the top. This, again, is what we have to do. We want something to be the right way. All right, so that's not right. So let's go back up. Let's move this over. All right, now we're good. Get rid of all these lines. All right, now we have two dope ones. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Anything interesting happened to you guys today? Let me know. I want to hear about it. What happened? Okay. Let's go here. Sit here. Okay. Now let's work on these teeth. I need to make this too much. There we go. Teeth. See here. You know what? I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm not a fan of that brush for teeth. Let's try a good old G pen. Ooh, I know this song. Maybe. Sounds like the cover of Earth, Wind, Fighter, but it's not. I'm tripping. A touchdown. That's what's up. Dang, glad to hear it. Did he catch it or how did it happen? I know he fast. Let's see here. I'm thinking I made his teeth too big at the bottom down here. And that's okay. Man, we'll get there. They need to be a little more. Yeah, like that. Take a look at him back here. Much better. Much freaking better, yes. Do I want the teeth to go all the way out? Nah, actually, let's go. Jeez. Deep pass, that's what's up. The boy got some skills. Let's bring it down some here. Oh, dang. We want some fangs up in here, so we go deep and go over a little bit here like that. And we'll curl up over the V like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Let's go. Thank you, sir. It says I have a dope art mindset. I appreciate that, man. Let's get some lips on the bottom down here. Let's work on these eyes. Now, they don't always look the way I want them to when I use this ruler, so I'm going to try to use my hands. Ooh. But I am going to use my brush, my favorite brush pen. Sketch. Get out of here. I'll fix that in a minute. What y'all know about turning that canvas? Hold on, y'all. All right, let's see. I'll come in here, curl back up, curl down, go up, and cut. I like that. Yeah, man. It's like a trust the process kind of thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, though. Kind of got lucky this time. I was hoping, though. Happy accidents. Oh, yeah. You know what? I kind of got inspired to do a piece up here. Let's see. For sure, for sure. Definitely. Let's see. This V. And we want the V to pop. So the V is going to be red. I think I'm going to keep the original color scheme of the original piece. Um, maybe, maybe add a yellow or something like that. I really am liking this though. And we're gonna make it all gold. That's what it is. I'll do two of them. I'll make one gold and then one a regular color. And you can do whatever you want with those. But I feel like having one colored will be dope for like later if you want to use it to promote later stuff. And they can represent like different levels of badges. You know what I mean? Plus, I really want to color it. I really want to color this thing. Let's see. Now the question is where to go from here. Lost. Oh, I was just saying that I'm gonna make this one gold. I remember the original design colors is black and red. I'm gonna do two. So I'm gonna do one for the gold. That's gonna be the original piece that you asked for. The second one, I'm gonna do a regular colored version of it, and I'll give that as well. That way, I don't know, maybe in the future you use it to promote future events, or the color one can go on a dope shirt because it's a dope design, so it'd be dope on a shirt, a hat, and say the gold ones for like VIP, like you're talking about. You know what I mean? Coming out clean. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's see. I think we're at a point where and I'm drawing these little eyes here because I'm gonna add these in, but I'm not gonna give too much detail because these are like stand-in eyes. All right, so if I delete all the layers, let's see what we're looking like. Now, see, that looks good without any inks or anything, you know. Let's see, what time is it? I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. Yes, sir, definitely. Bad, bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna. That's just. I'm just thinking about like what we can do in the future. Now I'm gonna take my broad stroke pen and fill in some black spots, and just play with some ideas. So this would actually be quicker. Honestly, I can put this symmetrical ruler. Kill two birds with one stone. Down. I'm using the lasso tool right now, in case you're wondering. I'm using the lasso tool mixed with the symmetrical ruler. And man, you can cover a lot of ground really quickly using both tools at the same time, you know. And this isn't the permanent ink. This is just me laying out the foundations. Come in here. Let's get closer to this. And I always ink on a separate layer. I'm there. Let's get here now. You know what? Lasso tool. What I'm doing. This takes a steady hand, man. Watch. I'm not using my wrist, I'm using my elbow and my shoulder to make such strokes. Oops. And I'm going to do the same here. Go in. You know what? This might be a good time to brush out. Blur. To bust out this new thing I'm playing with right here. It's the close and feel. No, not that one. Where is paint unfill area? So If I touch this, it's supposed to paint it black. All right, fine. Let's try the close and fill tool. Select. Nothing. Oh, maybe because I don't have a reference set. So set my reference. Let's try this. Let's try this. Yeah. Not everything works when you want it to. But I'm perfectly fine with the old fashioned. I like drawing traditional as possible. Like I like to be as traditional as possible with this. But I do like to save time. Time is money. We're almost there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's pull back a little bit. Ooh, look at that. I like that. So I'm doing this in the same style that like a mascot design would look or a logo would look, because the way that this is going to be used, it doesn't need to be painted. It needs to be designed, and that kind of something that separates graphic designers from illustrators. An illustrator is somebody who can draw it. They can draw the concept, create the characters, but like a designer will take that drawing or that illustration and turn it into a functional product that can be put and placed on things. Maybe add some graphics in behind it, dope backgrounds, stuff like that. But, they both have their roles to play, and both are super important. Don't get that twisted. They're both super important to roles, but they're not the same. People often think that an illustrator and a graphic designer is the same thing. They're not. Luckily, I've been fortunate to be able to do a little bit of both in my day. I was a visual merchandiser, which is pretty much a graphic designer. And, we were responsible for doing Christmas, seasonal stuff. I worked at the PX on base, Fort Jackson, for years. I don't like this. Something like that. I don't like that either. So, over the years, I've gained some experience with graphic design and learning the different tools. Thank you, sir. So, I think I'm at a good stopping point. What I'm going to do from this point is, I don't know if I want to add a hat. I know we were talking about adding a hat. Do you think, Daniel, that we should add a hat? Or should we kind of keep it like this, or what do you want to do? And I do have sort of a hat idea. Just thinking, I was looking at it, I was like, how would that look? And then like that. that give me an idea. Hold on. That looks good. Maybe add a little bit over here. I got you, bro. Kendra C. Right? Yes, ma'am. I hear you. I hear you. Ooh. I like this. Let's see. I've been on for almost 2 hours. Ooh. Yeah, we can keep playing with it, man. A beanie. That's a good idea. I tell you what, for this one, we'll do like we were talking about, Squid Game style. Excuse me. But see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody call you, serious? But yeah, we'll keep it like this, gold it up. Maybe add some, add those, like you say, the Squid Game geometrical shape, face shape thing. Add that style to it. And then once we have that version and the original color version, like an actual black and red, colorful version, then we'll go back and throw some hats on it, maybe make a few designs, You second the beanie, bet. Well, there you go, Daniel. We got some fans saying they second the beanie. I don't know, but we'll play with it. Tomorrow, I'm coming back on here 8:30, guaranteed. All right, I'm coming back on here, and I'm gonna be coloring this bad boy. Maybe add some cross hatching, whatever, make it look doper, and then we're gonna more dope. Doper, dopest, the best dopest. And then we're gonna take the colors on it, shadow, all that good stuff, make some lenses, and start adding a gold effect to it. So stay tuned. If you like this, please share it with your friends, like, comment, and follow for more. Tell everyone about me. Tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. Tell everybody about me. All right. Tell them if they want to see some art and some tips, some tutelage, come through every day this week, 8:30. I am dedicated to doing this full time. All right. So 8:30. I don't know how long we're gonna be lasting. Today it was almost 2 hours. That's crazy. I was planning to come on here for about an hour, whatever. But you guys keep me going. So if you talking, get your friends coming in, we all talk, we do a conversation, you guys can join me live, we can chat. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, but as I learn and grow, so will the channel, so will the page, and I'm going to be uploading these videos to YouTube and go from there. So man, love you guys, stay blessed, be easy, take care, and until next time.